The story of the old man who made the withered trees to blossom. Once upon a time lived an old man and an old woman. One day, when the old woman was walking through the woods, the way back from the laundry, she found a white puppy under the pine tree. The puppy was abandoned there. The puppy fawned on and stared at her as if he was saying, "Please take me home." The old woman could not leave the puppy there alone, and she took him home. The old man and the old woman named the puppy Shiro, for his body was very white. Shiro was very loved. He ate a lot and became big soon. He had been very small that he could have been on a hand, but now he was as big as a horse's younger brother. One day, Shiro said to the old man, "Please get your hoe and ride on my back." "No way, you will be flattened," said the old man. "Don't worry, I am now strong, so please get on me," Shiro insisted. The old man was wondering and rode him at last. Shiro walked farther and farther, having the old man on his back. He is like a horse. "Aha, that's awesome. I feel good," the old man thought. Shiro went up the mountain behind their house. As he arrived on the top of the mountain, Shiro ran around and around in the middle of the field. "Woof, woof." "You mean, should I dig here?" asked the old man. He took his hoe and started digging. Surprise! There found he a lot of gold coins. "Thank you, Shiro. You are amazing," thanked the old man and the old woman. They praised him a lot. Now they had no need to worry about their life. However, the next door neighbor of the old man and the old woman heard this story. Well, that dog is not just a dog. He must have some special talents. We wish he could live like them. "Well, darling, we can borrow that dog for a while." The neighbors sneaked in their house and put a rope around Shiro's neck. Shiro had resisted, but he was taken to the neighbor's house after all. "Dear Shiro, please make our life better too." The mean old man made Shiro lead him to a treasure. However, wherever he dug, there was no treasure. "Hey Shiro, be a good boy. If we couldn't find coins next time, I will hurt you." What a cruel he was. Shiro unwillingly took him to one place. "Finally, we could get gold coins," said the mean old man. He dug and dug and dug, but he just found trash, a snake, and poison insects. "Enough! That's the last straw, stupid dog," said the mean old man and beat Shiro badly to death. The kind old man and the kind old woman kept weeping. Shiro now did not move. They could not forgive the neighbors, but they swallowed their anger. They decided to bury him peacefully. They laid Shiro's body in the ground, put a stick for his gravestone. There, they planted a young tree of a pine tree. Next day, as the old man went to visit Shiro's tomb, the young pine tree had already become very big. Wow, how could it be? Shiro must be reborn again. This is Shiro, thought the old man, and took a good care of the tree. He dedicated offerings before and after his work every day. One day, an unearthly shining bird flew and stopped on a branch of the pine tree. "Cut the tree and make a mortar," said the bird. "This pine tree is Shiro. We cannot cut off," hesitated the old man and the old woman. But the unearthly beautiful bird visited every day and said, "Cut it off and make a mortar." Finally, the old man and the old woman decided to cut, for they thought it was a message from the gods. They thanked and cut. They made a mortar out of the wood and then pounded a rice cake. Then, how could it be? The rice cake started shining in gold. As they tore the gold rice cake into pieces, each of them changed into a coin. "Darling, gold coins, I knew it. Shiro has kept protecting us even after he died." They thanked this Shiro a lot. However, the next door neighbor of the old man and the old woman heard the story. Again, they stole the mortar. "Ha ha ha, this time will definitely work and our life will be better," said the mean old man. "Indeed, we can now say goodbye to our unstable life." They started pounding rice cakes in the mortar. Soon, they smelled bad. They tried to touch it. Ew! They felt very uncomfortable. The rice cake turned into cow and horse's feces. Ew! What on earth did happen? The rice cake became dung. That's dirty. They were furious. They put fire on the mortar. The mortar burst into flames and burned to ash. The old man and the old woman were very upset and confused when the neighbors returned the ash. That was too much. That was too cruel. They are not humans. They must be devils. The kind old man got angry with the neighbor, but the neighbor man disgraced Shiro. The dog was totally useless. He was a genuine stupid dog. Cruel. The kind old man thought he must have killed by him. Such mean men must not live in this world. Suddenly, the wind blew the ash. The ash was spread all around. Wow, look! The withered trees started blooming cherry blossoms all around. It was still cold winter, but now all around were cherry blossoms in full bloom. The kind old man was delighted. Ah, it is so bright, as if Shiro came back to us. He made his mind that he would make everyone happy as Shiro had done to him. The kind old man went to the town and named himself Man Who Can Make Trees Bloom. He spread ashes to the withered trees and made them bloom. It had been a bit embarrassing, but he gradually got used to it. Now, he had unique posing, dress, and a punchline. This story came to the magistrate. The magistrate wanted to see his performance. One day, the old man went to his office and performed. He was nervous. Many people also came to see. Moreover, there were many audiences from high-rank class. This was a moment that would decide his fate. Old woman was nervous and looking at him at the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my flowering show. Flutter sleeves brightly, blowing gray hair gracefully, Sir Colt is auspicious. Let the withered tree bloom spectacularly. Let the withered tree bloom spectacularly. With a chant, he scattered the ashes to the wind. Immediately, all trees around were in full bloom. The magistrate was also delighted. Give him a reward. The kind old man receives a lot of treasures. But was the neighbor naughty man running towards here? Wait, I can make more beautiful flower than this man. What? Is there another man? Can he make such magic too? All audiences were surprised. The naughty man continued, I am not another one. I am the real one. Have a look, said the man, and scattered the ash all around. However, the ash was normal ash. Nothing happened. He just made it dirty. Worst thing was that he spread the ash on the magistrate's face. Outrageous! Arrest this man! This was how the naughty man had been punished. He had been in jail until he died. The end.